An apartment that had long been vacant, dilapidated, almost like a ruin, has been dramatically transformed and reborn, with a total cost of 3.86 million yen.
Hi, this is Takita from IMECHEN. Today, a new renovation has been completed in Hachioji, Tokyo, so I will introduce the room with Mr. Chikazawa from the IMECHEN Hachioji Koyasu. Mr. Chikazawa, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
First, could you please give me a brief overview of this property?
Yes, this is one unit in a 39-year-old wooden 2DK apartment building with a floor area of about 36.5 square meters.
Thank you very much. Could you briefly explain the background of how this project came about?
So, the owner of this apartment purchased the property this spring, and that's when we received the request for the renovation.
I see. So, the owner purchased an entire wooden apartment building. But was this particular unit vacant at the time of purchase?
Yes, it had probably been vacant for quite a long time, based on what I saw when I inspected it.
So the unit had already been left vacant for quite a while when purchased. And its condition must have been pretty bad, correct?
Yes, that's right.
I understand. So it wasn't a case of just a simple renovation. There were probably a lot of things that needed to be replaced.
Yes, exactly.
So, let's see what kind of room it has actually become. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you.
Let's dive right in. We're standing in one of the rooms now, which I assume is one of the living spaces. What was this room originally like?
This was originally a Japanese-style room with tatami mats.
I see, it used to be a tatami room.
Now we have installed flooring. We removed the tatami mats and raised the floor a bit, and installed flooring. So it's now finished with flooring, but the initial state of the tatami were in such poor condition. The tatami base was so worn that you could see it underneath, making it impossible to simply replace the surface.
I see, so you changed it from tatami to flooring. What were the owner's requests? Did they want a full renovation? Or were they more focused on keeping costs down?
They did want to keep costs down, but the condition was so poor that a full renovation was unavoidable.
Due to the original condition, right?
Yes, the base condition itself was just that bad. So if it was going to be a full renovation anyway, the owner wanted a modern Western-style look with a bright white-toned feel. Based on that request, our headquarters designed the renovation. And this is how it turned out.
Thank you. So, while it depends on the condition under the tatami mats, I think there is a method to replace the tatami mats even if it's difficult to change the surface. However, that would also incur a certain cost. And ultimately, it would still leave the Japanese-style room. Therefore, in this renovation, by converting the original Japanese-style room into flooring, we can create two Western-style rooms, which also enhances the competitiveness of the rental property.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you very much. In fact, the floor here is a material called greige, a mix of gray and beige, which is quite popular now.
Exactly.
The wall also has accent wallpaper, doesn't it? It's also in a grayish tone, creating a cohesive look. I also see baseboards installed with soft baseboards, which is part of IMECHEN standard work. We are still going to introduce other rooms. But generally, IMECHEN's standard work involves an eco-plan, where vinyl tiles are installed over existing floors. However, for this Japanese-style room, we finished it with flooring, and accounted for the price difference in the estimate.
Yes, that's right.
Now, about the closet behind you, Mr. Chikazawa. Was any work done there?
Yes, this space was originally a traditional Japanese-style closet, but to modernize it, we applied a fresh white sheet over the middle shelf and the upper shelf. Originally, it was a dated brown color, which, as the owner pointed out, gave off a strong Showa-era vibe that felt outdated and unappealing in today's competitive rental market. So to make it more appealing, we made it lighter and whiter with sheet material. And also replaced the sliding doors with new ones.
I see, thank you. Were the walls originally finished with wallpaper?
No, originally, the walls were just plain bare gypsum board. We applied wallpaper to enhance the visual appeal, and laid floor tiles over the existing surface.
What about the air conditioner? Did you replace it?
There wasn't one originally, so we installed a new one.
Having no air conditioner in a rental is a bit tough, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
On the opposite side, there is also a sliding door at this entrance. This one seems to have been replaced as well.
Yes, this is a double-sided sliding door. It has been replaced.
Just like the closet we mentioned earlier, you reused the existing frames and painted them?
Correct?
What about the switches and outlets?
We replaced all of them with new ones, except for this one, which we left as is, but everything else is completely new.
Was the ceiling originally finished with wallpaper?
Yes, it was a Japanese-style room, but it was finished with regular wallpaper.
Now, let's move on to the next room. It is set up like a model room with furniture. It's very nice. This is the kitchen area, right?
Yes.
What kind of renovations were done in this room?
The original kitchen was in quite a shabby state. So we replaced everything, including the ventilation fan. We also removed the tiled wall and installed kitchen panels.
How wide is this kitchen?
It's 1.65 meters.
Is it about the same size as the original one?
Yes, it is.
Which manufacturer's product is this?
It's a compact kitchen from Kamese Sakusho.
So the space next to it for the refrigerator, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And this TV monitor intercom, is this a new addition this time?
Yes, the original was a standard intercom for only voice communication. So we upgraded it to a monitor-equipped one.
I see. Are there any other notable changes in this room?
For the floor, as mentioned earlier, we overlaid floor tiles on top of the existing flooring. Also, if you come to the bathroom area, you'll see that we replaced the electrical breaker panel with a new one.
Thank you. Now, let's take a look at what's behind this door. Is this the bathroom?
Yes. Actually, the original bathroom door had a hole in it.
There was a hole?
Yes, it still had an old round knob, but it didn't work anymore, so it couldn't be opened or closed properly. And the original toilet was a standard Western-style one. But together with the breaker replacement, we also installed a new power supply and replaced it with a new Western-style toilet with a bidet function.
I see. Thank you. Nowadays, many places have warm water cleansing toilets, so you address that need.
Yes, that's right.
And there's an accent wall on one side.
Yes, we added it to give a stylish finish.
I think it looks very nice. Is this floor a cushion floor?
Yes, it is.
How was the floor's condition?
It was quite damaged, so we repaired it first and then applied the cushion floor on top.
We are distributing a makeover pamphlet. Please check the details in the description.
Now, let's move on to the entrance area. The entrance door itself looks clean. But besides cleaning, was anything else done this time?
We repainted the interior side. The door frame was also repainted, and the mailbox was broken. So we replaced that with a new one as well.
What about the flooring in the entrance area?
We installed vinyl tiles.
Thank you. There's a step here, but is this the same pattern as the living room?
Yes, it is.
There's a shoe cabinet next to it. But this wasn't installed as part of the renovation. The owner placed it here after the work was completed, is that correct?
Yes, it's just furniture placed there. But it's quite a stylish piece, isn't it?
From the pre-renovation photos, I remember there was a taller cabinet there before, but I think this smaller one gives a cute impression. Beyond that is the washing machine space. Was this replaced?
Actually, there was no water pan originally.
Oh, I see. So was it at the owner's request?
Yes, they definitely wanted this to be installed. Afterward, the owner was very pleased when he saw it. We also replaced the faucet at the same time.
And next to it is the indoor water heater. Since it vents outside from indoors, I believe this is an FF-type water heater. Was this replaced as well?
Yes, it was replaced.
And just beyond that is the bathroom, right?
Yes, we completely replaced the bathroom.
So it was replaced with a unit bath of the same size? And which manufacturer's product is it?
It's from Lixil.
Is it the BLW series?
Yes, it is a two-piece unit bath with a built-in sink.
Next, there is another room in front of this one. Are the fittings here new as well?
Yes, we replaced the fittings. Here, the frame was repainted and the door was replaced.
I see there is an accent wall in front. Was this originally a Japanese-style room or Western style?
It was originally a Western-style room. But being on the north side, the north wall must have had condensation damage. The frame was very badly damaged. So, regarding the frame under the window, this area has been finished with sheet covering.
Sheet application, not paint?
Yes, because that area was rotting, we repaired the substructure and applied sheets on top. Having carpenters replace everything would have been an option, but that would have affected a lot of other areas.
I see. Replacing the frame would require major work, like repairing damaged parts of the surrounding walls. So, this time, instead, you repaired the base, essentially overlaying with plywood or similar, and then finished with sheet material, right?
Yes, because painting alone couldn't solve it.
But I think it turned out very nice.
Thank you.
The floor has vinyl tiles overlaid on the existing floor. This storage door has also been replaced, with the frame painted. And the interior is also finished with sheets, similar to the other room, right?
Yes, that's right.
Thank you very much. Now, you mentioned earlier that the breaker panel was replaced. Were there any particular difficulties with wiring?
Yes, there was a plug outlet down here. But original outlet was burnt and partially melted.
Oh no, it was burnt?
Yes. Since this is behind the kitchen, it's likely that a microwave or another high-power appliance was used here, which unfortunately caused the damage. So we repaired that, and since we had installed a new breaker panel anyway, we seized the opportunity to install a dedicated circuit specifically for this outlet, providing a reliable and secure power supply for future use.
Thank you. In most cases, it's typical for multiple outlets within a room to share a single electrical circuit, where the wiring is split to supply power to several locations through the same breaker. However, when it comes to high-power appliances, particularly those that generate significant heat, such as microwaves or ovens, they require a dedicated circuit specifically designed to handle their power needs, don't they?
Yes, that's right.
In this case, the old outlet was probably burned, because a microwave was connected to a regular shared circuit. In this renovation, you installed a new dedicated circuit, so it will be more convenient and much safer. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chikazawa.
Thank you.
Now, could you tell us the total cost of this renovation?
Yes, the total came to about 3.86 million yen, including tax.
Thank you very much. This time, it's a full renovation of a wooden apartment measuring 36.5 square meters. Given that it was vacant for a long time, I think the condition was probably quite bad. Were there any specific challenges encountered during this renovation?
Well, yes, actually, the flooring in certain areas was in pretty rough shape, especially around the bathroom, where it felt like the floor could collapse underfoot at any moment. So we carefully replaced the severely damaged sections. However, keeping in mind the owner's strong preference to minimize expenses wherever possible, we strategically focused on replacing only the most critically damaged portions. There was also a lot of floor squeaking, which we fixed by driving screws to minimize noise as much as possible.
Since certain sections of the floor required partial replacement, probably replacing the entire floor substructure would have been safer. However, in light of the owner's clear priority to keep renovation costs as low as possible, we reinforced what could be reinforced, and only replaced areas that absolutely had to be replaced. So you divided between reinforcement and replacement depending on necessity.
Yes, we tried to meet the owner's needs as much as possible.
This time, the owner did not seek consultation prior to purchasing the property, but instead reached out for guidance after the purchase had been completed and the property was officially handed over, right? Do you know if they got quotes from other companies as well?
Yes, I have heard that the owner did get comparison quotes from other companies as well.
I see.
So to meet their desire to keep costs as low as possible while achieving a clean finish, we carefully prepared and submitted multiple detailed estimates. After thorough consideration, they ultimately selected our proposal based on the final cost we presented.
Thank you very much. Although many parts were corroded and required work, you adapted flexibly to the owner's request to keep costs low, provided multiple quotes, which likely led to their decision, right? So you made every effort to meet their requests. I believe it was thanks to those efforts that they decided to place the order with your store.
Thank you. We always prioritize meeting our customers' needs and expectations.
Thank you very much. I think this is the first time for the IMECHEN Hachioji Koyasu store to appear on YouTube in a while. But is this your first time, Mr. Chikazawa?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for answering so smoothly despite it being your first time.
Sorry if I stumbled a bit.
Not at all. Since we have you here, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask a few quick questions about your store. Could you briefly tell us about your branch? For example, what area do you cover? Is it just Tokyo, or do you cover other areas as well?
Yes, we're based in Hachioji, and within Tokyo we cover up to the western area. We also serve Kanagawa, covering areas like Sagamihara, Atsugi, and the central region.
Are there any particular specialties or types of work you excel at?
We take pride in our ability to expertly restore apartments to their original condition. But our greatest strength lies in our exceptional room cleaning services. This room as well, the windows have become quite clean now, but originally they were in a terrible state.
Really?
When we saw the photos, we honestly wondered if it was even possible to get them clean. But we managed to make them look great without replacing them. Right now it has been completed beautifully and is in perfect condition. This is certainly one of our specialties.
I see. You can handle full renovations, of course. But for rental properties in poor condition like this one, you excel at cleaning them up and finishing with a thorough cleaning. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For rental property owners watching this makeover, if you're a property owner aiming to restore your rental properties, or boost their asset value through a stylish and professional makeover, especially in the Hachioji area, please contact IMECHEN Hachioji Koyasu store. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching today. If you do not yet have the IMECHEN brochure, it's available for download from our website, so we encourage you to please download it. There's a link in the video's description. Additionally, we have a separate YouTube channel called The Backside of IMECHEN, where we share behind-the-scenes footage of our shoots and casual discussions with our affiliated shops. We'd love for you to check that out as well. Thank you for watching until the end.